like being stopped here right now. I'll try to hide the camera a bit. I was saying the used market, the used product market is pretty big because people just don't throw things away. I'll better hide the camera here because I'm in a red light and it's not very wise to show this. Come on. There we go. Okay, this is the gray market I was talking about before. Inside this warehouse, it is where all the magic takes place in terms of stolen items, fake brand clothes, and such. A turn here, not exactly a very good one, but let's turn here so we can show we can talk a bit more about the security measures found in houses. This is a good idea, you see, high walls, no messing around. People know you shouldn't go there, and it will take a very serious criminal to jump that wall. What is it, 12 feet high maybe? Okay guys, I think I've covered many of the things I want to show you, and I'll see you on next videos. Hi guys, here we are in the heart of Buenos Aires. That's the obelisco over there. I'll be showing you a bit around, and we'll be talking about it later. Alright? Okay, so you had a first glance of what things are like here. We've been talking a bit, and well, the final image you had was this one that reads: Alberto Marqués asesinado por la represión policial en la rebelión popular del 20/12/01. That's Alberto Marqués murdered by the police repression on the popular rebellion of December 20th, 2001. That's a person that just fell there. He died on that spot, and well, he's remembered in that way. That brings us back to the 2001 economic collapse. Those were very hard times. You know, it's scary to see that going on in your country, seeing the looting. I remember that day because I woke up hearing drums, you know, and I thought, what's going on? I mean, why drums? Why am I hearing drums? And I looked through the window of my house and saw a human wave of people, like, spreading through the entire. It was a mass of people that occupied all the street and the sidewalk. Well, there were looters that were heading to a supermarket. They ended up looting that place, and they even broke into some of the houses. So yeah, it's pretty scary, you know. But that's the first thing that happens. That's the first impression you have, the first shock you receive. After that, things keep changing in other ways. You know, the economy just was disastrous for years, and it still is. The crime situation, it's terrible because of the social consequences the unemployment had. You know, you have poor people, you have poverty, you have people even starving to death. 12 kids die per day in Argentina of hunger. They just starve to death. Even if we are a country of 44 million people that produces food for 300 million people. So it just doesn't make sense, apparently. But it does, you know. Someone is taking that money and not doing what they're supposed to do, because taxes are getting paid and there's enough money. There should be enough money, but it just disappears in the hands of all the politicians. So the point is that you have to adapt to a new lifestyle. It's not just about buying one item or another, or taking a class, which is all important, but you have to change your entire mindset, the way you think about everything. You know, you have to be more productive, you have to be smarter, and learn to cope with the problems. All right. Now, when we saw the video of the images of downtown Buenos Aires, I suppose you saw, hey, this is a pretty nice place, and it is. In fact, it is. I wanted to show you that it's not just a little lost city in the bottom of Latin America. It's a pretty important city, and what happened here could happen in any other city in the world, given the right circumstances. Okay, I'm not saying it's gonna happen. That's impossible to predict such a thing. But it did happen here. So what I've been saying for years, I mean, I've been writing about the survival and urban preparedness for many years, and what I've been telling everyone is, I'm not sure if it's gonna happen to you. It's impossible to predict such a thing, and it would be stupid to pretend to do so. But what I can tell you is that it did happen here, and it affected our life forever. It's going to be decades before things are really back to normal. And maybe never will. I mean, decades. Just, it's not something that gets fixed over a couple of years. Okay, so it happened here. That much I know. And if it happened here, it could happen in any other place as well. Besides, this gave us a different... We view life differently after what happened here. Okay, we now think that problems are something that we live with, no matter how big or small they are, and it's better to prepare for them. Okay, right now you guys are going through